judges suggested us some features related to AI. Your team should be adaptable to learn quickly about some technical stacks. We have learned how to implement a chatbot within one night. We have time of one night. We have learned that and implemented that in our project. Okay, that kind of skill you need to have. You don't need to master any technology, any like front end technology, any back end technology or AI. You need to be adaptable. Like you have to pick technology as per the suggestion and you have to apply in your project to make it more uh, innovative. Okay, if your team can effectively do that, your team will be called as a good team. Okay, any doubt you can ask. Okay, so I'm going to next slide. Now the next point is how to choose a good project for SIH. A lot of participants thinks that a high profile problem statement or complex problem statement can make your chance higher to win. It's totally wrong for SIH. In SIH, rather than picking a fancy or high profile problem statement, you need to pick a problem statement which is more suitable for your team as per your skill set. In the final round, you are going to compete against the team of same problem statement as you. Okay, in final round, you have to challenge those teams who have same problem statement, not different one. So make choosing a fancy or high profile problem statement is not going to make your chance higher. Okay, is there any doubt? Like there are many problem statement in SIH official site which is sounds very cool, but practically they can't be developed completely. I will suggest you don't pick that kind of problem statement. Pick a problem statement which you can develop at least 80 to 90%. Okay, and 10% will be under research. You have to research and develop. Okay, okay. Yeah, you can put your mic on and tell me your doubt. Okay, 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 okay. Now the next thing, choosing a good tech stack for your problem statement. Okay, here are some breakpoints. Like if your team already have a tech stack or your team don't know anything about technologies. Right, there are two kind of teams. For kind one, like participant one, who those who have mastered some tech stack, I will suggest please the growing people or participant in your project or in your application. Okay, like it scalable or not, is the tech stack scalable or not? Please do a revision to your tech stack. And those who have no knowledge developing applications for hackathon, for those, follow this thing. First you need to understand the client server architecture. 80 to 90% problem statement of SIH you need to understand the client server architecture. Okay, it can be a project of pure AI domain or pure cyber security domain or a software development domain. You have to understand the client server architecture. Ultimately you are going to build a software or a hardware solution for a client, like, who don't know about technology. Okay, you have to build a product for those kind of users who don't know about technology. Okay, most of the cases, not all cases, in most of the cases you have to build product for non-technical users. So you have to implement a client application so that they can communicate with your application. Your application will be a server application. Okay, the client application will be for non-technical users or the end users. Okay, and the server application will be the main application logic behind uh, your system. Okay, it can be a hardware solution or a software solution. For both cases you need to understand the client server architecture. There are many technologies for client based technologies. Okay, like you can implement Android applications using Flutter, Kotlin, Java, or you can implement web application using .NET, React. Also you can implement Flutter for web, but it's not a good choice. For server side application you need to learn this kind of technologies. Not all, you can pick any one of them. Like, the combination can be Flutter with Python, Flutter with Kotlin, or .NET with Java, .NET with JS, .NET with .NET, or Kotlin with Java, Kotlin with Kotlin. You can make any combination. Okay, or you can take multiple technologies in your project. Like, some part of application can be written in Python, or some part of the application can be written in Java. Okay, whatever you can do, you need to study about the client server architecture. This is the main point. Okay, for building a good project, a full stack project, you need to understand the client server architecture, or how internet is work, how data is saved. Okay, you need to understand that kind of things. Okay, and the final and last point, a good PPT presentation. Okay, so what does it mean by a good PPT? Okay, in a good PPT, what you have mentioned, you have to mention how your solution is innovative than others. Okay, just you have to show the innovation model in your solution, not the entire system design, not the entire thing. Like, if your problem statement is a social media platform, you don't need to design the whole social media platform. Okay, you need to only implement the features which are not present in the market, in the modern social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter. Okay, you have to find this kind of innovative features, and you have to present this in your PPT. Okay, SIH is only based on innovation. How much you can innovate, the chances of winning will be higher. I hope everyone got my point. If you find any doubt, you can raise your hand and ask me that thing.
Okay, so basically, I want to ask if any problem statement is repeated once again in this session. So, do we have to do we have to think more about it कि हम सोच सकते हैं ऐसा उसको चूज करने के लिए या
मतलब जो रिपीटेड प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट है, राइट?
हम्म।
मतलब पिछले साल जो आया था इस साल भी आया है।
हाँ।
हाँ, you can take this thing. Yeah, no problem. But before taking this problem statement, please go through a PDF present in the Smart India Hackathon website. Okay, the winners. If the problem statement has winner in the previous year, you can choose it. Okay,
ओके ओके सो लाइक
like if someone won the problem statement, okay, in the previous year, you can choose it.
ओके सो देयर वाज विनर इन द प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट दैट आई एम चूजिंग सो मींस कि मुझे ये पूछना है बेसिकली कि हम क्या अलग कर सकते हैं मींस इन टर्म्स ऑफ सॉल्यूशन एंड ऑल क्योंकि जो सॉफ्टवेयर होते हैं उनमें क्या ही इनोवेशन हो जाएगा जो जो वो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर रहे थे तभी तो वो विनर्स बने हैं देन कुछ एक्स्ट्रा
Yes,
फीचर्स तो ऑब्वियसली होंगे ही बट उसके
yeah.
अलावा हम क्या और कोई चीज वो
The thing जो 5 और 6 है, ठीक है, 80 to 90% of their product is similar. Okay, and the 20% is different, and you need to innovate some features which can be beneficial for end user. Okay, for end user you can do one thing, like you can implement some security measurement. Okay, like you can add extra layer of security, like something extra you need to do. Okay, to make your solution stand out, something extra you need to do. It can be some simple feature. It not need not to be an extraordinary feature. Okay, you need to increase the number of features. Okay, and make sure one thing, the features need to be actually required. Okay, don't insert unnecessary features. Okay.